What are some of the trends that you're seeing out there? You actually sat on a panel today for Brand
I
Innovators.
did, yeah. I'm fresh off a panel over at Brand Innovators talking about macro trends shaping the industry and how marketers should react. And a couple of key trends came up that were really, I think, being intersection and plays an important role. The first one was around micro programming. So I sat on the panel. One of the panel members was the SVP of marketing for Showtime, and she was really discussing the topic of micro targeting. I'm a huge Showtime fan, Shameless and Homeland, and she was just talking about the splintering of programming, and I think it was an important topic to cover, especially last week. I don't know if you saw the article about half of all millennials and Gen X consumers are unreachable. There was an article called The Unreachables that came out that got a lot of play last week. So when you're talking about these unreachables, they're engaging in these micro content moments, and it's really impossible to reach this audience through traditional means. So I think that really plays very well to Bing and Bing's favor. Through intent and through digital channels, we're able to reach the unreachables, really. So I think that's a huge advantage for us as we go out and talk to advertisers in the marketplace.
When we think about transformation, we usually think of it in a business sense, but let's pivot it to personal transformation. Satya Nadella, he's out with his new book, Hit Refresh. What's your hit refresh moment that you remember from your own career?
Oh my gosh. I think I've hit refresh several times in my career, and I think joining Microsoft. I think actually I'm a Microsoft boomerang, and joining Microsoft, I think the first time was a hit refresh moment for me. It's one of those. One of those times in my career where you kind of take a lateral move or even a step backwards to take a step forward. And I took a leap. I was running digital at L'Oreal on the client side, and I took a leap over to Microsoft to learn more about search and to really go after Google and as Microsoft was really ramping up their digital efforts. So Microsoft was my hit refresh moment, and then I did go back on the agency side, and then I had another hit refresh moment 2 years ago when I came back, when search came back to Microsoft. So the notion of hitting refresh and that intersecting with Microsoft is very familiar to me.